everyone, my name is Dash and welcome back to Danganronpa. This is my second time recording it because the first time I messed up and I recorded it without, I did record a, voice, picture, but it was way too zoomed in, so you could only see the top left corner, nothing else, and I was just like, what, how did I not even notice it? But either way, usually I save 2 times, and this time when I was saving the last episode, I was like, oh my gosh, let me save it on another file. Like usually I overwrite, and yeah, here we come. Either way, last time we left off where we were searching around the 4th floor, and now we were supposed to be talking about what we found out. Any clues to what we got? Look, dude, there's a window. I just noticed that. There's windows. Why? You can see trees. I don't think you could always see that. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well,
okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Let's talk about the thing. Little sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected though. Well, of course, no shit. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place would find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one massive door. What was that? No, please continue. Did you say I've got the nicest spot on the block? The groovest hips in town? Is that what you said? Well, if it's the mood, dude, but what you want it to be.
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
hey,
What'd you say?
on now.
Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door in the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
That's my room, you know. It is now. Anyway, if you're thinking of busting it down, you seriously don't want to piss me off. Any idea how much bacteria lives in a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm mad. That's a cute emoji.
What?
You're totally mad.
This is kind of depressing.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously.
Too bad.
Breaking down a locker door. A locked door is prohibited. There. That's a rule now, you jerks. Your rule has been added to the regulations, man. Is he gone? Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
Well,
But if you would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that that's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Okay, what'd you find?
yeah.
There was a big shelf from the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was all storecasts of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre, I still don't know what that means, are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. They were all labeled clearly though, so it will be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably should tell Bianca or talk about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
Just in case, you know what I'm trying to say? Just in case, yeah, I think you're right.
however,
It's Bianca. it wouldn't be long before he discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Okay, Kyoko. She is pissed at me for not answering, like when she asked about, like, oh, I told you my secret, so tell me what you find out. And I was like, no, I can't right now. And she got pissed the fuck out of me. She was like, but that's what we're friends for. Whatever. Now she's pissed. I know, dude, I was the only, well, he was the one who was like, oh, well, we're friends. We're supposed to trust each other. And then he's not telling shit to her. Well, you know what? Mind your business, then. Friends are not just to share some secrets, you know? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makuro, does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right!
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
Bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Oh, this is bad. Yo, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I'm this desperate since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
I mean, the one that showed Mondo, Chiro, and Leon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another picture, almost just like that one.
Huh?
Another one? But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Saki. Huh? And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. The picture of Mondo, Chiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sakya? But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monica must have faked it. But if the picture is real, and everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? A deeper truth that you just don't understand.
What?
Can't be, it's fake. But Monica said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then
you trust Monaka's word over the people who have died. Huh? Well, technically, how do you know they actually died, you know? You can, you know that. You don't really... Actually, the deaths. Okay, well... No, okay, never mind. I did say the last time I was recording, I was like, how do you know they died? Well, like, they're right there. The bodies are right there, so... And they check the pulse, they're not breathing, so... Never mind, you know, never mind, they're all dead, yeah.
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. Look at the way she's smiling, dude. Okay, whatever, no. But that's not... What's going on, Kyoko? What are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Akira, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way I'm gonna come and then fake that picture.
Of course.
You're trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Yak. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry.
just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
It's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate. Someone special, someone's not, you know. So why causing your face to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a bit of clue, it won't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Galkia, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's naughty numbers? He was taking a bath. Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
It would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Oh, good idea. A mixed bath.
Okay.
A mixed bath. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. You know what? Dude, they're all just connected like, oh, taking a bath. Oh, you must be talking to Alter Ego. They just connected it so fast, even I didn't. I was like, huh? A bath? Like, what do you... Oh, I don't give a crap if you took a bath or whatever, dude. Your stuff. And of course, he was in the bath with her. And when I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come here what Alter Ego had to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. Okay, her role plays, bro. What the gosh? With Master. You know how to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well...
No, I made Master a promise. A promise. Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. I just love being mistreated. I'm fine, if you really want me gone, by all means. Okay, she is gone.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on? She sounds like a chicken. What? I would like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First the bag of massa is now super saddest. It's funny. Dude. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What?
You hear her, she sounds like a chicken. What? Did you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makaro, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1 drop to knees, 2 besiege. Besiege, what is that? What are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop? Pray for charity. Okay, she's hanging up.
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness while my pent-up anger Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's an abuse.
Hey.
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay, first of all, why is this dude doing everything? Like, why does he bend down and ask nicely? I don't know. Kneels down and like begs her and then like,
You really came!
everyone come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Okay, just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. Like, see? Makaro has to be begging. He had to be on his knees. And for what? For her to say, move? Not even, please? Could you move, please? I got it. Like, no, she just moved. The single word was like a sharpened blade. One day, I moved to let her take hold.
So then...
Here we go. You're welcome. I don't like her. I never liked her. She's up her ass. I don't know. And she like always wanted to show how upset she was. Oh my god, friends. We're not friends. I don't like you. I'm friends with everyone but you. I don't know if that's me. I just don't like her. She's smart, but she's up her ass, you know? She's just like Byakuya, you know? Like, she's just quiet about it. You could begin typing. The words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here to isolate the students of Hope Speak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the start goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. the students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's...
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the head administrator of Hope's Peak Academy themselves. Oh my gosh. What? Wait, hold on. And the reason we have been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
no way!
It was the school itself. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I think all our egos finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy. It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy,
well,
Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and closed down.
I see.
Things are finally starting to make sense. Okay, what things? What things does it start to make sense? Like, just some information. Oh, the tragedy caused the tragedy caused for the school, for the Hope's Peak Academy to close down. That's it, to discontinue and close down. Oh, things are finally making sense. What makes sense to you? Like, okay, what tragedy was it then? That would make sense. If it was like, that tragedy, like, what was the tragedy and why? Then it would make sense. Like, oh, the tragedy caused to discontinue and shut down. Oh, no shit. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. Yeah. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They plan to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administration want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this strategic plan have possibly been? Exactly, like what is it? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their question into the computer, and the answer we got was...
sorry.
I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
what?
Then is this really the end? We got halfway through the answer, and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so disappointing.
Wait,
Now wait,
so,
there's the other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue. Think, the one leading the Hope's Peak stuff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. I think it was the mask guy. I kind of thought it could be, because the mask guy wasn't that odd, so I don't know.
The headmaster?
Is he here in the school?
Okay.
That's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
You're serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the
No
headmaster.
matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Although, what's going on?
I
can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure as she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
sorry.
Sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on the laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over.
Hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
Okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about. That's a good line. There's no point in getting depressed over some things you can't do anything about. It's like, dude, in every game I play, there's like some line or some words that just stick out so much to me, and then I just use it towards my life. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, don't get depressed over things you can't do anything about, you know?
Anyway,
It's kind of nice. And to me, I feel like, wow, that's just inspirational, you know? Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I
I'm done. I guess I am, huh?
see. Okay then.
Maybe I'll take a little rest. Kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. That's sad. They just, you know what? After all, it's AI. It's just AI. Why do I feel bad? It was just, dude. Oh my gosh, let me. I'm sitting on my leg again. It's just, he was once their friend, and then that friend made this program to help them, and now they just like figure out what he can do, and just like, whatever, you're done, whatever, bye, thank you. It's just kind of upsetting. With that, the laptop entered the sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
But I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right? I
well,
know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, he did. But what's a computer program is designed to do? You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But, oh my gosh, that is squeaky as heck. I'm so sorry. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Come on, it's just a program. You can't tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate, a person and an AI. Alter Ego's a human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. Think maybe you understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend after all. The more friends, the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So,
Anyway. But so anyway, that is a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Shut up. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story gone off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hoop Speak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so
I'm sorry.
nothing comes to mind.
anyway,
That event led to be the closing of Hope
at
Speak.
the very
If
least,
nothing else, they must have had some kind of connection to this school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us will remember that.
could it be?
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew what the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Their taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe. But right now there's only one path open to us.
so
We have to find a headmaster of Hope Speak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what.
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Yoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now, we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
And I completely forgot about you. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. It's gonna be so mad at me. What's the word getting involved in you for them? Good call. I'm gonna get involved in her role-playing shit. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger.
Angry.
I'm like such a sound. I don't know why I'm sorry. You're not still mad about the whole break into the headmaster room thing, are you? Oh, that little mad. It doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath. But that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now
It's
I'm
about to boil over with rage.
Please.
Focus are angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Touch this off the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, bang for a bang.
huh?
Bang for a bang. I heard what he just chanted in incantation of devastation.
Huh.
No, it's just a sign. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about? Do what? If you do something to me, I do it back. What have we done to him? What Bianca did? He was the only one gone, so what did he do to him? It's officially 10 p.m.
Okay then.
Sweet dreams. Don't let clouds bug bite. So, it's nighttime.
hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the only one who suggested a nighttime room, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well done. In that case, time for bed. Okay. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Malcolm's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. Exactly like, if you do something to me, I do it back. Like, did what to him? Who done something to him? We were not even talking to him. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrator of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy, what had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Give up on your dreams and you know. Oh my gosh, wanna go to the theater? Haven't had it in so long. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear. At first, I was a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, hell, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer. But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I will be the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself, but someone might come along and step on me. Then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Okay, dude was supposed to be a popcorn shrimp, but now he is the anti-cool mastermind. Good morning, everyone. everyone. I keep saying everybody, but it's everyone, right?
Good morning, everyone.
Yep, sir.
Get ready.
Just give him that. Anyways, first thing first, I needed to head to the dining hall, but I won't. I won't because this is where I stopped last time, and I will stop here again. Like, look. I'm gonna actually be saving. How do I save? See, I already have it right here. You know what? I don't even have to overwrite it because this is literally exactly where I finished last time, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna, like, you know, be so happy. Then I rewatch it, and I'm like, oh, you can see chapter 4 and nothing else, literally nothing else on your full screen. Apparently, dude, there's some games that require me to zoom in for it to be a full screen, so that's why. Probably that's why it happened. So I just forgot to change that, and I don't know why it didn't look. And you know what? It was kind of bad, and this episode was kind of messy because I had to re-record it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. But either way, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.